Welcome back. After checking out LA, it was time to hit the road and start the Route 66 portion of this trip. So join us while we visit some of the iconic stops from California to Arizona while attempting to drive 350 miles in one day. Welcome to The Right Life. We're Catherine and Edward, a London-based couple that loves to travel. Due to COVID, we spent the last couple of years traveling around England, and it's been a blast. However, now with the world opening up, it's time to take this show international. After 4 days in LA, we are now starting Route 66, and our first stop is in California, in the middle of nowhere, called Molly Brown's Country Cafe. Edward had a very big breakfast.
I did this, I couldn't eat it all. 3 eggs, just a load of chopped up potato, bacon and sausage, which was lovely, but the portions are massive. I think it's $12, but
it's enough for like 3 people.
So no lunch today, never mind.
And we're gonna try to go park at ELMER'S Bottle Tree Ranch. Wish us luck.
Yeah, but there's a lot of cars on this road. It's very difficult to pull off because it's just loads of dirt tracks and that. We're gonna give it a go anyway.
Yeah.
Can you fix my hair in post?
No. This unique art installation was a labor of love that began in 2000 with one bottle tray. However, the bottles themselves are a part of a much older story, as Elmer had collected them with his father throughout his childhood. Elmer continued to expand the Bottle Tree Ranch until the summer of 2019, when he sadly passed away. We had the place to ourselves, and it was easy to get lost among the sculptures as the wind sang through the installation. BARSTOW, which is a slightly larger town, about 3,000 people, and it's known for Roy's Cafe sign, and because this is a major stop on the railroad for people who are coming from the East Coast, and because it was slow, they had the creme de la creme of the Harvey houses here. This is actually a museum up the street, but it's closed today, so none of that. Town.
It's like being back in the old west.
Population 8, but it used to be 1,200 when they were mining silver here. Has the restaurant and there's a big truck coming up. Not their 1800s. This is what the town used to look like back in 1881 when it had 1,200 people. Do you need anything? You gonna burrow?
What?
A burrow?
No.
Want a mine?
Wife ran off with best friend and dog. If seen, send dog home.
Lonesome. I just hope whatever she's making doesn't mean you have to go and see this dude with that drill. Did you see that?
Yeah, there's a picture on the wall as well, isn't there?
That's bonkers. Seem to have lost Edward on the first day of Route 66.
Are you dead?
Yeah, all this driving I've been doing. It's murder.
Okay.
The schoolhouse.
It's clever.
Pretty interesting. We're at the lookout point.
It's Edward's first ever ghost town, which is pretty fantastic, because I didn't think this was the place we were going to come. We only came here because Daggett was not as expected. This is pretty cool though. But we did take the hard way up the stairs, and whereas I might not be wearing sandals, I'm not exactly wearing the smartest shoes for this either. That's pretty cool. That's also cool. Look, it's literally all bottles.
Yeah. Packed together.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Howdy folks, and welcome to the Maggie Mine, one of the most historic in Southern California. The tunnel or drift you're standing in was dug in 1880 by two brothers expecting to find silver. After drifting more than 500 feet into the mountain without finding any sign of color or silver ore, they quit the claim. Later on, a 10-year-old schoolboy found a chunk of ore on top of the hill above us, and a fresh claim was staked out. Digging where the silver specimen had been found, $65,000 in rich ore was located. Since the pocket was only 3 feet from the wall of this drift, a hole was broken through the side of the tunnel, and ore was hauled right through the entrance.
Freaking creepy as heck! Look, Edward, I found your favorite room.
Well, the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been my favourite room on this trip, I know that.
Little 1881 toilet.
The coolest of the porcelain is calling me.
The Baghdad Cafe would be a classic restaurant all on its own, but it was also the setting for the 1987 German movie of the same name. The movie was so popular, it even had a primetime spin-off starring Whoopi Goldberg. While I hadn't seen the movie or the TV show, I had recently been to the play, and I was excited to see the cafe in person. Unfortunately, we got there just as it shut down, so we couldn't have anything to eat. However, the kind manager let me have a look around and even took my picture behind the bar.
We're at the Amboy Crater, which is on BLM land, and we're going to try to fly the drone because we can't find anything that tells us we can't. However, we can't walk up to the crater. It's just a 3-hour round trip hike and it's already after 2, so we'll never make it to Kingman if we do that.
The Amboy Crater is a dormant cinder cone volcano in California's Mojave Desert and is estimated to be 79,000 years old. It last erupted about 10,000 years ago. The 1959 movie Journey to the Center of the Earth filmed a few scenes here.
Release your mind, working out the ways that you'll always be right.
A short time later, we crossed into Arizona and drove through some of the most beautiful scenery we'd ever seen. However, we were racing the sun, as there's one last place I wanted to visit before the day was over.
If we fell apart, would you want me to stay? Why do we always start to come back together right when we fall? Fade out.
Hey guys, I guess you're done for the day?
Fade out. Won't you come back to me? If it breaks down, you'll still
Kath. Excuse me, mate. You couldn't shut the door for me, could you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Finally made it to Oatman. It's a little late, but maybe if we're up early, I'll come back in the morning. We did see some donkeys walking up. Who knows? At least I gotta take a few pictures.
I don't care if you think it's too late, we still got time.
Now.
Traffic jam.
New Samsung Galaxy Buds 2, endorsed by Ears.
Come on.
Search Galaxy Buds 2.
Oh, f off.
Dude, we ain't got nothing for you. They're just not afraid at all. It's been 350 miles. I don't know how many hours. A lot. But we're in Kingman. It's been a busy first day, as you saw. I'm very happy, but very, very tired. And I think that's gonna be me signing up for the night because I have a beer and it's 8:30. I'm gonna drink this and I'm going to bed. Night. Did you make a friend, sweetie?
Yeah.
What's his name? You can introduce him.
It's Frank.
Frank. What's he do?
Nothing, Frank. Oh. Frank, maybe later.
This guy's gonna pass me.
It's alright. Don't worry about it.
I'm only going 3 miles over the speed limit. What does he want?
This is what our house is going to look like if I don't get hold of Catherine's holding problem.